Hi, in this video I'll demonstrate and test my new SPD3303D. This is what you get: the power supply unit, a power cord, a manual LCD with software for Windows, two cables with banana plugs and two cables with loops at the end. I guess the cables with the loops are intended to screw at the back of the terminal, so that you can connect another cable with a banana plug to the same terminal, for example to connect a negative terminal to ground. Ground is an extra terminal and all three outputs are independent of each other and floating relative to ground. Let's turn it on. As you can see, you don't see much because the display is too wide. Time to update my lab lights. And I bought some new cables because the Siglent ones are not stackable. Let's turn it on again. There's a 7 volt spike on channel 3 when I turn it on. The scope is 1 volt and 100 milliseconds per division. It doesn't matter how long I wait until I turn it on, always some spikes. Let's load it with a 2 ohm resistor and wait a minute. And still some spikes. So always unplug a circuit before you turn it on or off. And even worse, there is some serious overshooting when you short channel 3 or when you change the load. Well, maybe I won't use channel 3 at all. Channel 1 and 2 are fine. Nice ramps with and without load. There is a small dent in the rising ramp, but no overshooting or power on/off spikes. The user interface is easy to use. You can select the voltage or maximum current with the cursor keys and then adjust it with the rotary knob. Voltage can be changed in 1 volt steps and in 10 millivolt steps if you press the fine button. I think 100 millivolt would be better, and the Siglent support told me that my idea to change it was forwarded to the development department. Should be easy. Press the fine button short and then you can change it in 100 millivolt steps and press it long for 10 millivolt steps. This would solve another problem, because if you turn the knob very fast, it is slower than if you turn it slow. This is annoying if you want, for example, 3.5 volt. And now some stress testing with my drill machine. Works pretty good. Another feature is the timer function. You can set up the voltage, maximum current and time for up to 5 steps. I've tested it with a simple staircase, 1 second for each step. Well, looks like it can be off up to 200 milliseconds. I think I'm more exact when I change it manually. On the back is an USB connector to control the power supply from the PC. This is the software called Easy Power. You can enter the voltage and current limit, but the enter key doesn't work. And don't enter wrong characters or try to delete numbers before the decimal point. But instead of pressing the set button, you can select one digit and then change it with the up and down buttons or the up and down cursor keys. And finally I can adjust it in 100 millivolt steps. This was what the support told me first, but I hope I convinced them to improve the firmware. And now let's see what's inside. Nice isolated mains cables, a big heatsink and a toroid transformer, and a logic board. My conclusion: the power supply is not perfect, but it is nice for the price and I would buy it again.